In this era of mean-spirited government policies, institutional racism, and government gridlock, we've seen many companies take stands on social issues that matter. Many corporations have started to condemn racism and systemic injustice issues once considered risky and assiduously avoided by the corporate sector. Those companies have taken steps beyond traditional corporate social responsibility, in which organizations donate money for charitable causes but do not actively engage in advocating for social change. A new Texas law created a private right of civil action against abortion after the heartbeat is detected. To deal with the consequences of that law, Apple has offered to cover medical expenses for workers in Texas who must travel out of state to seek abortions. Salesforce has offered to relocate workers from the Lone Star State. Amazon announced it would cover $4,000 in travel costs for U.S. workers seeking medical care, including elective abortion and transgender surgery. Major firms are pledging to fight racism or are halting donations to politicians who didn't vote to certify the 2020 election results. Hollywood studios, including Netflix, the Walt Disney Company, and Warner Media, warned that a new abortion bill in Georgia could push them to stop filming in the state. Right now we are in Florida, and Reedy Creek is a special-purpose district created by state law in May 1967 that gives the Walt Disney Company governmental control over the land around its Central Florida theme parks. Governor DeSantis of Florida and state lawmakers have revoked a 55-year-old arrangement that gave Disney a special tax status and allowed it to essentially self-govern its 25,000-acre Disney World complex. A bill passed by Florida's legislature is a form of political retaliation against Disney for its criticism of the Parental Rights in Education bill, which critics have termed the Don't Say Gay bill. The CEO of Disney, which employs 75,000 people in Florida, initially declined to condemn the law. The company said it was dedicated to standing up for the rights and safety of LGBTQ+ members of the Disney family.
Regrettably, racial violence has been a distinct part of American history since 1660. There are over 900 active hate groups in the U.S., a 60% increase since 2000, and are found in all 50 states. Businesses and organizations are also taking action by supporting the Black Lives Matter movement, tackling inequality in workplaces, donating to social justice organizations, and using their business platforms to promote racial diversity, inclusion, and equity in the business community. PepsiCo's efforts will focus on three pillars: people, business, and communities. PayPal will invest $530 million to advance racial equity and inclusion. Apple will commit $100 million to a new racial justice initiative. Lego is building a more inclusive company in the world. HP will donate $500,000 to social justice organizations. Verizon and Uber will commit millions of dollars to police reform. In recent times, companies stepped up to take positions on important social issues. 2,000 companies have signed a petition to give employees paid time off to do their civic duty by voting. To minimize the social threat of misinformation on social media, the world's largest brands, including Adidas, Best Buy, Coca-Cola, Unilever, and White Castle, have joined together to pull tens of millions of dollars worth of advertising from Facebook. What social changes do organizations and their leaders care about? What should be the role of OD in social change? Let's begin a dialogue in this session on the role of OD and of organizations in moving beyond traditional corporate social responsibility to tackle social issues confronting our world.